I want you to look at something. This is the 1 second chart on Webull. This is the SPY. We're going to look at the daily. Okay? Oh, there is no daily on here. That figures. So I drew these gaps earlier today. Right here. This red line and this blue line. This red line marks where the gap was created, the most recent one to the upside. It just got filled after hours because we had this shit happen. Take note of where that line was that I drew. So, you know, looks fine. And then what happens? This shit happens. Keep in mind, that's the same line that I drew. These candles here are 1 second long each. So we're talking in a matter of 1 second, the price went from 408.75 and it went all the way down, flash crashed on the 1 second to fill that gap. Because if it tried here, but there's a gap. It tried there, but there's a gap. It tried here, but there's a gap. Tried here, there's a gap. Tried there, still a gap. Tried there, and tried there. But then they got the full candle, boom, all the way down. And what do you know? The gap's filled. So something to pay attention to. That shit's something you don't see every day. And that's why you see the price like this. And that red dashed line represents where the price is at right now. But, I mean, you know, this is the reality of the markets we're in. 1 effing second. It went from 408 to 400 to fill this gap right below 400. So, what does it mean, Gary? I don't think this shit should be happening. Because it was clearly to fill this gap, which I drew the line for earlier. Let's do the daily. It's not going to reflect on the daily. Or maybe it will. No, it won't. It won't. Because the gap is actually, it doesn't show up on the daily because it's on the 4 hour. And there it is. There's your gap fill right there. Right there. I mean, their wicks are gap fillers. Changed my mind. This one tried to do it. Couldn't get it. But this one, boom. 4 hours is filled. What do you know?